Hello everyone, welcome to our English lesson. Today we start learning Unit 1, Family Life. I think you have already guessed by the title that today we'll revise the words you have already known on the topic and of course learn some new words. And by the end of the lesson, you will be able to talk about your family. So now let's open our books at page 6. Look at the first exercise. Match the words from the box to the photos. What ages go with each stage of life? You've got an example, picture E. It's a baby, 0 to 3 approximately. Now you can pause the video and do this task by yourself, and then we'll check together. So if you're ready, let's look at the first word. It was an example. Baby means немовля, маленька дитина. It is 0 to 3 approximately. And remember that when we say babies in plural, we change Y into I and add ending ES. Next word is child, дитина. It's a person who is not yet an adult. Children is a plural form of a child. And child is from 4 to 12 years. Middle-aged, man or woman. Середнього віку, чоловік або жінка. If you describe someone as middle-aged, you mean that they are neither young or old. People between the ages of 35 and 64 are usually considered to be middle-aged. Senior citizen. Пенсіонер, літня людина. A senior citizen is an older person who has retired or receives an old age pension. They are people of 65 years or more. Teenager. Підліток. Someone who is between 13 and 19 years old. Young adult. Це молода людина, молодь. A person who is in his late teenage years or early 20s. People between the ages of 20 and 34 are usually considered to be young adults. So now let's look at the second exercise. In the box, you can see different stages of life. Let's put them in order. Of course, we begin with birth. So now you can pause the video, do this task by yourself, and then we'll check together. So if you're ready, let's check. The first one is birth, народження, next stage childhood, дитинство, adolescence, юність, middle age, середній вік, old age, похилий вік, death, смерть. So now let's listen to these words. So please listen and repeat.
Birth, childhood, adolescence, middle age, old age, death.
Okay, so now let's look at the fourth exercise. In the box, there are words, their names of family members, and we need to divide these words into 3 lists as below. Male – чоловіки, female – жінки, and both male and female. Та слово, яке може в англійській мові позначати як людину чоловічого, так і жіночого роду. Of course, you need to pause this video, do this task by yourself, copy the table into your notebook, and then we will check the task together. So let's look at the first column, male. Here we got an example, husband, чоловік, the man a woman married to. Next one is brother-in-law, шурин, дівер, зять, the man married to your sister or the brother of your husband or wife. Grandfather, дідусь, the father of your mother or father. Grandson, онук, the son of your son or daughter. Nephew, племінник. Зверніть увагу, що це слово має два варіанти вимови – nephew та nephew. Nephew is the son of your brother or sister or the son of your husband's or wife's brother or sister. Stepfather, відчим. The man who has married your mother but is not your father. Uncle, дядько. The brother of your mother or father or the husband of your aunt. Next, female. Жінки. Daughter. Дочка, your female child. Aunt, тітка. The sister of your mother or father or the wife of your uncle. Niece, племінниця. The daughter of your brother or sister or the daughter of your husband's or wife's brother or sister. Wife, дружина, the woman that a man is married to. And the last category, male and female, it is cousin, двоюрідний брат або сестра, the child of your aunt or uncle. So if you're ready, let's do the fifth exercise. Match the words from a box with the definitions. You've got an example. The man that a woman is married to – husband. Чоловік, з яким одружена жінка – це чоловік, муж. Of course, you need to do this exercise by yourself, so you can pause the video, do it by yourself, and then we'll check together. If you're ready, we can check. So the second one, the brother of one of your parents, it is uncle. Брат одного з ваших батьків – це дядько. Number 3, your mother's new husband in a second or later marriage. It is a stepfather. Відчим. Новий чоловік вашої матері у другому чи наступному шлюбі. Number 4. A daughter of your brother or sister. It's a niece, племінниця. Дочка вашого брата чи сестри. Number 5. The son of one of your children. Син одного з ваших дітей – це grandson, онук. And number 6. The brother of your husband or wife. It is brother-in-law. Брат вашого чоловіка, дівер або дружини, шурин. To do next exercise, we need to learn some new words. The word divorced means розлучений, married before but not married now. One parent – неповна сім'я. A family that includes either mother or a father, but not both. Only child – єдина дитина. A child who has no sisters or brothers. Partner – партнер, чоловік, дружина. The person you're married to or living with as it married to them. Single – неодружений. Not married or not having a romantic relationship with someone. Born – народжений. So in this exercise, we need to complete the sentences with the words in the box. Of course, you need some time to do this exercise, so you can pause the video and then we'll check together. Now let's check the exercise. Number 1. If you are single, you aren't married. Якщо ви не одружені, ви не у шлюбі. Number 2. An only child doesn't have brothers or sisters. Єдина дитина у родині не має братів чи сестер. Number 3. The word partner describes your husband, wife, or the person that you live with. Слово партнер описує вашого чоловіка, дружину або людину, з якою ви живете. Number 4. If you are married and then you end the marriage, you are divorced. Якщо ви одружені, а потім розриваєте шлюб, ви розлучені. Number 5. In one-parent families, only the father or the mother lives with the children. В неповних сім'ях з дітьми проживає тільки батько або мати. Approximately 800,000 babies are born every year in the UK. Приблизно 80 тисяч немовлят народжується у Великобританії щороку. Okay, so now let's look at exercise number 8. Here we are going to practice in listening. So please listen to 3 people talking about their families and choose the correct alternative.
One. My name's Joshua. I'm 10 years old. I've got 3 brothers and 3 sisters. One of my sisters is very special to me. I think that's because she's almost the same age as me. She's 11.
2.
Hi, I'm Olivia and I'm 15. I'm an only child. My parents are divorced and I live with my father. I've got one cousin. Her name is Olivia too. We spend a lot of time together.
3.
My name's Jessica, and I'm 78 years old. I've got 4 children, 6 grandsons, and 6 granddaughters. I love being with them all. It's great having a big family. And even after all this time, my husband is so important to me. We got married 55 years ago. Can you believe it? 55 years. But it feels like it was yesterday.
Now let's check the exercise. Number 1. Joshua is a child. He has a big family. Number 2. Olivia is a teenager. She has got a small family. She lives with her father. She spends a lot of time with her cousin. And number 3, Jessica. Jessica is a senior citizen. She's got 12 grandchildren and she's married. So now let's look at the 9th exercise. Here you need to tell about your family using words from this page, from the page of a book where we learned a lot of new words, names of family members. So now we are going to listen to a girl talking about her family, and this is a good example how you can tell about your family. And after listening, you need to prepare a speech about your family, which you will tell about at next lesson.
My family. I'm the youngest child in my family. I've got 2 older brothers, Dan and Jack. They're twins and they're 19. They left school last year. Dan is working in France for a year because he's going to study French at university next year. Jack's already at university. My parents' names are Dennis and Susan. My father's a manager. He works in an office. My mum's a science teacher. I've got 2 aunts and an uncle. My father was an only child, but my mum's got a younger brother and sister. Uncle Peter is married. His wife's name is April. They got married 4 years ago. They've got a son. His name's Henry and he's 2 years old. He calls me Lolo because he can't say Chloe. I'm going to have another cousin soon because Auntie April is expecting a baby. Mum's sister, Auntie Nicola, is single. She works for a sports company, so we always get good presents from her. She got me an England football shirt last year. I like Auntie Nicola. She says that I'm her favourite niece. Actually, she hasn't got any other nieces. Dan, Jack, and Henry are her nephews. Then there are my grandparents. I call my grandmother Grandma and my grandfather Grandpa. Grandma's name is Heather and Grandpa's name is William. My dad's parents died a few years ago, so I don't remember them very well. So, that's my family.
Okay, so as you understand, your home task will be to prepare a speech about your family using the words we've learned at today's lesson and to do exercises in your workbook. These are exercises 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 at page 4. So let's look more detailed at the first exercise. So here you need to read the clues on the right and complete the puzzle. Then you will see which word appears in the shaded column and write it at number 9. In the second exercise, you need to use words from the puzzle to complete the sentences. It means the words from the first exercise. In the third exercise, you have got such called family tree, and you need to complete the sentences. In the fourth one, match the halves to make sentences. And in the fifth one, complete the definitions with the words in the box. Here are some new words which we haven't learned at the lesson today. So this exercise is called vocabulary extension. So of course you can look at the meaning and translation of these words into the dictionary. I hope to see you at the next lesson. Goodbye.